Hello everyone and welcome. Hopefully you can hear me good. Let me turn the mic up a bit. Alright. I don't want to be too loud, but I want to be loud enough for you guys to hear me. We have Ghost, Noir, or Nor. Nice outfit on Link. Yes, it's the Breath of the Wild outfit. For those of you who watched last night, we went to Hateno Village and we did some amiibo stuff to try to get some tunics. Today we're just going to be maybe doing a few shrines and lighting the torches and all that stuff. I have the laptop closer to me tonight so I can actually see. No, you can't throw it, you gotta drop it. Jeez. I'll be able to actually see the chat better tonight. Messed around with the amiibos. Yeah, yesterday I just tried getting some of the tunics, so alright. I don't know how long this will last. Like, I don't know if I'll be playing for an hour, 2 hours. I wonder where that little door goes. I still think it's weird that Nintendo never ended up using that design for a Divine Beast, but I think they probably just did it because it's obviously a water Divine Beast, and where it's situated, it could easily be out there somewhere in the ocean, and Nintendo obviously not having any underwater exploration in the game, they couldn't necessarily use it because it looks like it would be all underwater. But that's just speculation. But it would give a reason as to why they built it and just didn't put it in the game. You can look in the Creating a Champions book and see a lot of scrapped Divine Beasts. And this just doesn't even make sense. They have a guardian on top of the house, but how did it climb up there? Some more artwork for Guardians. Where are all the other girls? What girls? Like Kayla and Ilya on the podcast? That does the top 10 videos and stuff. They're probably sleeping. Alright, so I think we're just supposed to go and light the torches, right? Honestly, I didn't pay attention when I talked to them. Alright, hey, are you surprised? The director of the library is not Simon. Snappity snap. Anyway, Linky, do you remember Dream's Slumber of Restoration? You don't look like you've changed a bit in the last 100 years or something. Linky. What's with that look? You do still remember me. I remember. I heard the hesitation in your voice, even though 100 years ago I took to... She took? I thought Zelda took Link to the Shrine of Resurrection. That's weird. I was the one who put you safely in the slumber of restoration. Despite all that, you still don't remember me? As expected. After 100 years in the slumber of restoration, the subject has lost all memories. Oh, sorry. I have a bad habit of taking notes rather abruptly in that. Do you have any questions for me? How very rude. See? Even she thinks Link's rude. Let's have a bit of fun in the chat. What are some misconceptions about the Zelda or Zelda games, or myths about the Zelda games that you guys know, but like cringe or get annoyed when people mention? Like whether it's a Zelda theory that people sometimes say is actually true, but isn't. Or just a false fact. Like when people say that Nintendo never had a timeline in mind for the Zelda series or something. Because you can go back to like read interviews as the games released, like the original games. And like they clearly mention like where the games fall. Like the whole point to A Link to the Past's name is that it takes place in the past compared to the other Zelda games. Like they had Zelda 1 and Zelda 2 and then A Link to the Past, which was kind of like Zelda 0 or whatever. And then Link's Awakening was made after that to be a direct sequel to A Link to the Past. And then they made Ocarina of Time to explain the origin of Ganondorf, which took place before everything else. And then they had Majora's Mask, which took place directly after Ocarina of Time. And then even with Wind Waker and Twilight Princess and everything, like they clearly put them in the timeline. So it's just weird when people say that Nintendo never had one in mind, because every single time a new Zelda game came out, they clearly said where it takes place and how it related to other games. Yeah, Cap's in the chat. He knows. And then there's, what is it? Like, yesterday we were talking about people thinking Tetra isn't Zelda for some reason, despite the game calling her Zelda a bunch of times. I love how they have the windmill huts. I'm just sad there's no crazy old man. And actually, that's like a really horrible place to have a windmill hut. Because, like, you have the ground here blocking a lot of the wind that would be hitting the bottom of it. And then there's like the giant hill behind it that would block wind from blowing in the other way. So, like, for something that's supposed to be like wind powered or whatever, it's not very good. I used to call Link Zelda. When I had Ocarina of Time, I named Link Zelda at the very beginning. On the first Zelda game, Nintendo actually wanted you to name Link Zelda as a way to skip the first quest and go directly to the second quest. Also, if anyone is on Kayla's Discord server, Chiblima's Discord server, you can go to the Ooh chat and talk with me and be on the live stream. Hint, hint, Daniel, Kayla, Gibbs, whoever's possibly watching. We have something in common. We both speak English. We both breathe oxygen. We both like Zelda. It's probably a lot. Look at these scarecrows. Those are very lazy scarecrows. Do you know what were like seriously scary scarecrows? The bosses or the mini bosses in the fire temple. Do you guys remember them? The flaming dancing things. They were like some of the hardest bosses in the whole game, I thought.
You thought what?
Like these scarecrows here in Hateno. Look how lazy they are compared to the scarecrows in the fire temple in Ocarina of Time.
Oh, so lazy.
Do you remember those scarecrows?
Of course.
They
Also,
were...
how you doing, man?
I'm good. Sorry we didn't pod earlier.
Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good.
Right now I'm trying to light some torches. When's the last time you've been streaming Breath of the Wild as well, haven't you?
I have.
How's that been going?
It's been good, man. That's been good. Yeah. No, well, I haven't gotten much. I haven't gotten really that far. But I've been like not really doing any of the main quest stuff. I've just been like,
oh, you can't run.
you know,
like that.
blowing around.
So when I was doing my amiibo stuff yesterday, I was really stupid, and I tried. Don't you have to like throw it here?
Throw which?
The torch thing to light the. Yeah. So
Hey, you can't run with the torch lit.
Yeah. But I was using an Xbox One controller. And
Okay.
I forgot that you needed the NFC reader in the actual controllers. So I was trying to use the amiibo and I'm like, why is it not working? And then I realized, oh yeah, you're just an idiot, Jesse.
Oh. Rip. Oh, that's sad.
Yeah. It's all good though. How far are you in Breath of the Wild?
I haven't done any of the Divine Beasts yet, but I've done quite a few of the shrines. I've just been exploring, well, lately been exploring the Pharaon region.
Have you been looking for clues for Breath of the Wild 2? Or anything?
Not so much. I don't know, if I come across them, I'll...
I would say the best thing to do to get an idea is creating a champion book that they released.
Oh yeah.
Where they added yeah, they added a lot of the cut content from it as DLC, like the motorcycle and stuff. So I would say there's probably other stuff in there that they'll end up adding to Breath of the Wild 2. Since they said the reason they're making Breath of the Wild 2 is because they had too many ideas for DLC. And a lot of the stuff ended up being DLC from the book, so... yeah.
This is true. There's also a piece of concept art from the book there that shows like a floating, it's not a castle, but it's like a floating mountain island with Ganondorf on it.
Yeah.
And I feel like if Hyrule Castle starts floating, it's like an idea they're maybe reusing that they didn't get to before.
Yeah. I wonder if they originally had the idea to add all that stuff into it and then thought that they didn't want to delay the game anymore. So they purposefully.
We can't keep doing this.
Yeah.
We can't keep doing this to people.
Yeah. Don't want it to end up being like Final Fantasy 15 or something.
Was that game delayed a lot?
It started out as, so they announced Final Fantasy 13, and then they announced Final Fantasy Versus 13, which like they were supposed to take place in the same world, but the stories, like your main party was two different people, or like two different parties. And then in the time before Versus 13 released, they released 13, 13.2, 13.3, 14, and then they finally like renamed Versus 13 to just 15. And yeah, like it was supposed to be like in the first couple of years that the PlayStation 3 released, I think, and it ended up being delayed for 10 years, and it didn't come out until PlayStation 4 was halfway through its cycle.
Yikes.
The same thing happened to the game The Last Guardian, which was also meant for PlayStation.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a whole 3 lessons today.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's kind of sad though.
A little bit.
Because like, it's 10 years. It's like, you go from being a kid in elementary school to possibly having a kid by the time it releases.
Well, I guess, yeah, depending on how young you have a kid.
Well, like, if you're in 5th grade, about to go to junior high or middle school or whatever, and then high school, like, you would get out of high school in 7 years. So from the time you're in the 5th grade, you graduate high school, yeah, you'd have like 3 years after high school to have a kid.
Yeah, you know what? I think that's valid actually, especially because I'm not one to criticize. I'm a young dad, so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, get that guidance stone.
Where can I find more skull tokens in Ocarina of Time?
Everywhere, man.
Yeah, you there's a glitch that you can do at the castle. There's like a tree that you can bomb, and the hole will show up beside it. And if you throw a boomerang at that gold spider dude, and then like backflip into the portal that takes you back up, you will be able to keep the token, but the spider will still be there once you go back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so like you can just keep getting it.
I did not know that.
Oh, really? Cool.
Really? Oh, like, oh, I'm learning more things. I found out from YouTube people's videos that there's apparently an extra heart piece that you can't normally get in the game because it's in Gerudo Fortress, but it's there as Young Link.
Yeah.
You can't normally access that area, so it's kind of pointless.
So
cool.
I found out that Pura,
yeah,
she's the one who carried your dead body to the Chamber of Resurrection.
Yeah, doesn't she say it?
Yeah.
Doesn't she tell
But like
that?
I always assumed it was Zelda, cause like she's the one that's there when you have, well, when you're dead. So.
Right.
And then she takes the sword back. So.
In the cutscene, the two Sheikah characters show up. I think one of them's supposed to be a younger Robbie, and maybe one's Pura. And then she tells them to take Link back to the shrine. And the next, remember, she's at the Deku Tree, so I assume that they kind of split up there.
Yeah.
You know, just a thought.
Still a bit odd, like. So one person's going to take your sword to a completely different area. Another one's going to take your body to the place you're supposed to be, but then they're going to take your clothes to a completely separate area.
Oh yeah.
So it's like they're just hiding all your stuff.
Maybe they wanted to fix it. They wanted to fix your shirt. It was all ripped up and stuff, right?
Yeah, they had to restitch it.
They had to stitch it up. What do you... Oh, RPG in the chat here just asked, what do you think of the model hanging on the roof there? Like, some people were... I remember some people saying... I think 𝐻𝐻𝐿 made a video about it being like the 5th divine beast or something.
Yeah, I think... So... Here. I talked about this earlier, probably before you joined, if Pura will be quiet. Okay, so like, you see it hanging right here in front of this door, and clearly it looks like it is like a whale fish divine beast thing. And when you open the door, you can take like 2 steps out, and there's like a giant ocean in front of you with a shrine like way off in the distance and everything. My assumption is that they made that divine beast when they had plans to have underwater exploration in the game, and you would just find it like here in the ocean somewhere. But then they didn't have underwater exploration, so they took it out of the game, but they still had it completely modeled, so they just hung it on the wall next to where it was going to be used.
Makes sense.
Yeah. But that's like a quick 10-second explanation that I don't really know. I keep skipping over what they say and forgetting what to do.
Oh no! I've got the stream up here on YouTube. I can rewind it.
No, I think I'm just supposed to go back to 𝐴MPA, so it's all good.
Oh, yeah, I think
the yellow dot tells me where to go, so. Although I'm gonna try to go to that shrine way over there first.
So, wait, did you just like spam your amiibos to get this outfit, or did you?
Yeah, I cheated. I kept resetting the day after I would get stuff. So.
Fun.
Yeah.
Which amiibo? Or I guess that's the Majora's Mask link, right?
Yeah.
But I wonder if the Smash Bros. Young Link one works. I have to try that.
Yeah. Wait, which Smash Bros. One?
There's this.
Oh, the Child Link Smash Bros.
Yeah, Young Link. Because I have that. I mean, I have the Majora's Mask one, but he's in the box, so I can't scan him.
Yeah.
But I have to wait to test that out because I already packed up all my amiibos. They're
Yeah.
all in a bin. They're all 2 bins.
So early, it seems.
I know. My wife brought up a really good point, though. So she's like, some of them are really rare and valuable. Or at least to me. She's like, because we're moving out, if our landlord decides to show the place to prospective tenants, and I'm not around, in theory, someone could just pocket something and walk off with it, right?
That's true.
So I was like, I mean, I don't expect that would happen.
I didn't expect to literally lose every single one of my Switch games either, but things happen.
So have those turned up at all, or
no? But I still need to try to look harder, I guess. Like, I haven't moved the couch to look underneath it or anything, but I don't know how they would get there. But then again, little kids place things in weird places all the time.
They sure do.
Yeah, so I'm not going to question it, because there's been tons of times when I've lost something, looked for it for days, hours each day, looking everywhere, and then a few days later it just magically pops up out of nowhere in a place where it's not even hiding, it's just out in the open, and I'm like, how did this happen?
Yeah.
So maybe they'll pop up.
Maybe.
Yeah, hopefully.
I hope so. So I'm like, I was wanting to play some Smash the other day.
Yeah.
And then we couldn't.
Hello, 𝐼𝐧𝐬𝐿O21 and
Or
Sherry.
as low? Minish Cap?
𝐓𝐳1 is their name.
Something like that.
Why are you trying to climb?
Why aren't you trying to climb?
I don't know. So these luminous stones are supposed to be like spirit stones?
Yeah. If you pick one up, the description of it says that it's like it glows because it has like the spirits of the dead. Or something like that. Supposedly. That's what everyone's making theories about right now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I've seen, I think HMK posted something about, if you, I don't know, it was something like, if you post a theory about Breath of the Wild 2, it better be about Ganondorf, because, like, he was being sarcastic, because apparently a lot of people commented on his video about the Zonai, and is like, what does this have to do with Ganondorf? So
Really?
yeah, it's people being annoyed, and it's like, honestly, everything that you could possibly know about Ganondorf, you already know. Like, the 2 seconds you see him in the trailer is as much as anyone else knows, legitimately.
Yeah, right? That's as far as we can go.
Now, if you want to talk about if Harry Potter exists in the Zelda world, and whether or not a Wizrobe is a Death Eater, we can talk about that.
I'm not so sure.
No?
I don't think so.
Okay. This mysterious mineral gives off a pale blue glow in the dark, which some believe to be souls of the dead. Apparently, this can be used as a base to make special clothing. See, what's weird is, like, in in the Zelda series, we know that, like, spirits and ghosts and everything are, like, 100% real.
Yeah.
I killed this guy's friend, and he grabs his arm as a weapon.
Yeah. That's
I
interesting.
keep throwing it the wrong way. But yeah, there's like pose and everything.
Jesse, someone in the chat's asking if you found the bridge. Molten Ghost asked if you found a bridge he told you about. Is it a bridge in Breath of the Wild?
What bridge?
That's what I'm wondering. So did you find the bridge I told you about? Pick up the arrows. Pick up the arrows, Jesse.
I was trying to make sure all the stuff was dead.
Fair enough.
I don't even see arrows now.
I think they're a little further down. It's the arrows that guy keeps shooting at you.
Yeah. I hated being back. Like, the first 2 hours of Breath of the Wild on Master Mode are the worst. Because almost every enemy...
Just like one-shots you?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why, like... And then the armor you have is all, like, +1 on defense. So...
At most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But... yeah, they made it harder, so good for them, I guess.
I mean, it's good. I have fun. Those are some of my favorite hours of the game because they have to be so careful. You know, that's just me. I'm a sucker for punishment.
Yeah.
This is the bridge with the lizard guys. I wonder if Mr. Molten Ghost is talking about the bridge of Hylia because it's like there's a lot of Lizalfos there. But like, I would be shocked if you didn't know where that was. You know?
Yeah, it's the main bridge that goes over Lake Hylia, right?
Yeah, exactly.
What about the bridge? Tell us about the bridge. I like it in Twilight Princess a lot better than Breath of the Wild.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What?
Not necessarily the bridge itself, but there's this section outside of Hyrule Castle in Twilight Princess where you can go, and it's like a giant cliff that overlooks Lake Hylia.
Yeah, like the amphitheater, like area.
It's, I think it's close to it, but it's like on you go. This probably isn't going to help at all because the different versions of the games have it reversed. But in the version that I'm thinking of, you can go to the left and go to that weird amphitheater thing, or you can go to the right, and there's just like a drop-off cliff thing. But you can, it overlooks Lake Hylia and everything.
I like that too. I think the bridge itself, I think I like better in Breath of the Wild. Yes, apparently that's the one.
Okay, well, what about it?
His friend went there and got killed a lot. That's cool, man. It's a very well-known bridge. Not I don't mean to be mean, but it's to your viewership here, Jesse. It's a pretty. It's not a secret bridge.
You're all good.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I'm just gonna run past these goblins. I don't have any good weapons, and it'll like there's really no point in trying to kill them because you don't level
They
up.
have good weapons.
They do, but like you don't level up. Like you don't get
I
experience from it.
But it's fun.
It is, but
Actually, I would still go and take out the archers, like sneak it, because they all drop like at least 5 arrows each. It's good to stock up. But that's my suggestion here. I did this on my stream as well, and I died a lot of times.
this shrine?
No, from the Boko camp here, the big skull cave.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I died a lot of times doing that. It was my B. Because it would be going well, and then one of the silver goblins would come out and just one-shot me. I'm like, what the heck, man? That would be my exact reaction.
Yeah. So everyone in the chat, let us know what something that you want in Breath of the Wild 2 that isn't a common thing, like traditional dungeons or whatever, because that's what everyone says. Let us know something. Yeah, and let me know if you can hear Daniel too, or am I just talking to myself?
I think I'm audible. Here, let me unmute the stream itself there.
Hey, yeah, this stream brought to you by Audible. All right, we have a modest test of strength. Do you want to know my theory, Daniel?
Yeah, let's hear it. Also, yes, I am audible. What's your theory?
So everyone complains about Navi and Fi and Midna and everyone because they like they always stop the gameplay to tell you stuff.
Right.
But the game already, like Breath of the Wild, you don't have a true companion character. But
You can have one.
like it stops itself all the time to like tell you random nonsense. Anyways.
Like what?
Like there was a guardian that I fought yesterday, and every time I would go to attack it, it wouldn't let me unless I did the tutorial. So like you had to do what it was telling you to defeat it.
Oh, yes.
And then every time you pick up something, just like Fi or Navi would always pop up and be like, to climb the wall, you need to press up or whatever. The same thing would happen to where I would talk, or it would pop up and it would just be like, you need to do this. And I'm like, I already know.
It's true.
Alright, you can't dodge this one.
Can't. Okay, but Is that one from Amiibo as well? The Wind Waker boomerang?
Yeah, it's from
That's
one.
good, man. That's good, man.
Are they weak to electric?
It'll stun them.
You have to like hit their eyeball though.
Yeah. It'll stun them for longer than if you just put their eyeball with the normal thing. They'll get all electrocuted. So I've been playing Hollow Knight. I thought I had finished the game, but it turned out that I had only gotten the worst ending. So there's multiple endings. So I've gone back to playing it again. It might work with the shield, dude. But yikes, man! I'm like racking my brain. I'm like, what have I even missed? And then I thought I was finished because it shows you like your percent. And I'm like, all right, I got 99%. I just fight the final boss and then I'm done, right? And then I found some more stuff and I was like, wait a minute, something's not right. I'm currently at 106% completion, so I'm like, hang on. What is the actual total here? So who knows?
Oh, ouch, it killed me. But I have a fairy. How lucky am I?
Very lucky. Or is it luck or is it by design?
I don't know. Whoa!
Oh man, you gotta get him when he's charging that attack.
Yeah. Luckily I had another fairy.
Finish him off. Lucky. Are you gonna carry it? Nope. Oh no. You finish him off, Jesse. Oh no. Oh no.
I need a faster weapon.
Well, you know, if you could just like do the spinning attack with the two-handed sword.
I guess.
I do it quite often.
Okay, that worked. I never, like, there's things in this game that I know I can do, I just never ever do it. Like shield surfing. Like someone the other day was like, hey, you could jump higher if you do the shield surf jump thing.
Right.
Because it kind of counts as like a weird double jump. And I'm like,
Right.
I know I can do that. I just don't want to. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
feel
very
that.
good at it, so.
Well, good thing you had all those fairies.
Wait, what was that again? Yeah, that was luck, because I just happened to pick up 2 fairies while I was on my way here, so.
Well done.
Let's get rid of this Sheikah one. This Sheikah shield makes no sense because it says like it has the shape that it does so that it can help reduce blind spots, but it's cut out on the bottom where your legs would be, not like it doesn't have the sides cut out on the top where you would actually be able to see.
Yeah, I don't really get it either.
Yeah. So, do you have anything planned for the weekend?
I'm going over to visit some family type folks. So I'm going out of town for the weekend after work tomorrow. So that's it. That's my whole plan.
Right. Have you been doing anything exciting lately?
Just trying to like keep up with the streams. That's about it. I did some Mario Maker today. That's exciting stuff in my books apparently.
Yeah. Have you seen people have the Switch 2.0 or whatever it is?
Switch 2.0?
Yeah, like they redesigned the internals of the normal Switch to give it
Yes.
better battery life and everything, and it's supposed to also come with the new versions of the Joy-Con that are supposed to like not drift or whatever it is.
Oh.
So it has a lot of differences. Not enough to make it like a new Switch, but Switch 2.0 might work.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll be able to make it to this shrine.
No.
I don't know. How much do you need to make to it?
I think no, I made it with just one stamina wheel.
Okay.
With just the base.
There's so much fog in this game.
It depends a bit on the weather too.
Yeah.
The in-game weather. Not the real world weather.
In the chat, do you think Ganondorf will be in Breath of the Wild 2?
Yeah, he was in the trailer, so
Yeah.
I sure do.
So do you think it'll be like someone trying to revive, like, do you think the Yiga clan are actually going to be useful in this game to Ganon? And instead of just like stalking people walking on trails, they actually do something to try and resurrect him, like A Link to the Past?
Maybe.
Aren't they successful in that game?
With resurrecting him?
Or does he resurrect himself though? Because like
He does.
he uses
Yeah.
his alter ego Agnahem
Yeah.
to resurrect himself. So like I guess in that game they're lazy too.
Yep. A Link Between Worlds, Yuga, whose name is a little similar, successfully resurrects Ganon.
Yeah.
And I guess in the Oracle games, Twin Rova does too. So it's just the Yiga they're not very good at their job, I guess.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Whoa! Oh my god. It killed me in one hit.
Oof. So I'm just watching through the stream. It's at like a couple seconds behind.
Yeah.
But
Like I shot an electric arrow at it and it jumped out of the way and then it shot me back. Yeah, I'm gonna try this one more time. I don't think I'm good enough to do a major test of strength just yet.
what? You can do it.
Do I have any
I believe
mills
in
that
you.
give extra hearts?
You just need skills. You just need your mad skills, dude.
So this
Gotta
one
rushes.
gives
He doesn't
me
have a shield. So shock arrows should work with him. To like stun him.
yeah. If I was smart, I could cook some food and get some extra hearts and stuff. But
See, you could do that. Yeah, that's why I would recommend cooking.
do you recommend cooking?
I do.
That was
Both in
another
real
thing
life
that
and-
I hardly ever actually did that.
Oh my gosh. Why?
I
Spend like 10 minutes at a time cooking, just cooking like a bunch of meals.
yeah, maybe I can do that after I get the champion's tunic. All right. So what shield
You're
do
not
I?
gonna keep wearing this cool fierce deity armor.
Well, it helps with raising attack and stuff. So all right, round 2.
You can do it. Just do it naked. No, don't do it naked. You can do it. I believe in Jesse.
I jumped too soon. Oh, it already hit one. It's hard to
RPG
switch.
Why does... Oh, sorry?
What? My controller completely messed up. Like I went to shoot an arrow and it used the camera instead.
Oh.
The RPG what?
Why we think Beetle wants your beetles, basically. I'm so enthusiastic. Like if you have an energetic or like a bladed rhino beetle in your inventory, they like go nuts over it and demand it. I think he just likes bugs, or he likes beetles.
Oh.
And Skyward Sword too.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to come back to this one later.
No, you can do it. Don't give up.
It kills you with a single hit.
Don't give up.
I just, I don't think I'll be able to do it.
I believe in you.
Like if this was like a year ago when I was playing Breath of the Wild every day, then yeah,
but I believe in you.
Alright. I will try.
Come on, Jesse. I could do this on my stream.
Excuse me.
I did it on my stream.
I'll use the boomerang.
How many spirit orbs do you have on you right now?
Like none.
Like none? Like 0? Or
Oh,
just
one.
One from the last shrine?
Just one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can't go like trade it and at least get one more heart.
Is there a thing to like cook food on the outside of it?
I mean, you could go to a town or something and just warp back here. Cook some food.
Oh, you're right, I can. Because I have it unlocked now for the warping.
Yeah.
What do you think they'll do in Breath of the Wild 2? Like, I doubt they will have
Warping?
all of the shrines come back. Like, I don't see them doing that at all.
No, I can't imagine them doing that. That would just be more of the same, and they want to do more different.
Hey Jesse, I dare you to take a photo of one of those robot guys, like the one you're fighting right now.
Do it. I did that on my stream as well.
Yeah, I'll do that when I go back in. I almost did anyways, because like it zoomed in. Like I went to, I don't know, I pressed the wrong button.
Well, it's actually a good idea because there's a side quest later where you need to have a photo of a guardian.
Yeah, that weird guy. That's like in love with the orb or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. That's exactly it.
Where?
And he named the orb. Or no, it's a lady. She named the orb Roscoe.
Yeah.
There's a video I saw. Okay, so you know she says she's in love with the guardians then after you show her the pictures, right?
Yeah.
And there's a video I saw where someone basically got her to say that and then lured a guardian like all the way over to her and then started dialogue with her, and she's like, I love guardians, I never want to stop looking at them. And then the dialogue ends and the guardian walks over and she just books it. She's like, run for your life. Just
Wow.
books it in the opposite direction.
Now, is this a shrine
Which?
where the flame is? Does it break open
No.
to be a shrine or something?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. No shrine there.
No one has an oven or like a thing to cook.
There should be a cooking pot in town.
Like there's
Someone, I'm pretty sure there's one in
fires.
someone's yard. Something like that.
Oh yeah, here they are. Alright, chat, tell me what kind of meals I should prepare.
Get some hearty food, dude. Get some hearty. Do you got some radishes?
I don't know.
You should use some radishes. Cook some hearty food. Do you have any hearty bass? Get those blue fish.
It's probably the most dangerous way to start a fire. Alright, so we got a bunch of hearty bass.
You do?
Yeah. We need how do you get the yellow hearts?
With hearty food. That's exactly what you need.
Is it
All
better
right, we're
to
gonna-
mix more hearty things together or mix one hearty thing with other ingredients?
Well, if you're making an elixir, it's better to have other ingredients with it. But if you're doing food, it's better just to mix more hearty things together and leave out the other ingredients. But then you can get some fun results if you do mix other ingredients. Like if you put rice in there, you'll make like rice balls.
Okay.
It's just funny.
Some hearty radishes.
Yeah. Oh, the hearty salmon's the best one. Hearty salmon and hearty durians are your best bets.
And what's a fifth thing that I should put in?
I don't know. You got a big hearty radish? A big one? Or big hearty truffles?
Oh yeah, I got a big hearty radish.
Yeah, throw that in there.
Okay.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be a good meal right here.
Hearty. Oh, plus 18 hearts. Cool.
Oh yeah. See,
Fried
that's the good
wild
shit
greens.
right there. You gotta. Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
And you should get like a defense bonus one as well. Put like an iron shroom and then some like armored fish, like porgies or something, armored carp, and
All right,
like
iron
an
shroom,
crab.
and then
Then you'll have some tough seafood fry stuff, and it'll give you like 3 shield, 3 defense buff for like 4 minutes 10 seconds.
I don't think I have. I just have iron shrooms. What
You
do
don't
I
have any armored fish, like armored porgies, or I was about to say corgis.
Hardy bass, high rolled bass, staminoka bass, Chilean trout, sizzling, mighty porgy,
blue.
armored carp. Okay, there's a
Armored carp. Yeah, use that. Use that.
mighty carp, armored porgy.
Yeah. Use the armored fish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, what do we get this time? Tough fish skewer.
Is it?
What is
the
it was
perk
defense
on
up.
Is
It was like 4 minutes and 10 seconds.
I called it.
Yeah. So get some more armored mushrooms and 3 armored porgies.
Just don't say corgi. By mistake.
Tough fish and mushroom skewer.
Oh yeah. See, now you're in it.
All right.
Now
Mighty
you're hooked
banana
on the cook.
is for attack, right?
Which one? Mighty? Oh yes, mighty food is for attack.
So everything mighty is for attack?
Yeah.
Mighty thistle.
Yeah.
What meat should I... Oh, mighty porgy. And mighty carp. Okay, so see how this goes. Mighty steamed fish. I still think it would be able to kill me, no matter how many defense up I have.
Yeah, but if you use the bonus hearts plus the defense, perk,
Yeah.
then you're good.
What else gives bonus hearts?
Do you have a blue shell snail? You can usually find those on the beaches.
No.
Those are good for. Those are pretty good for giving you yellow hearts.
Oh, I got 2 hardy bass. Okay.
Those are good.
And I can mix that with other things that has hardy in the name, right?
Yeah.
Oh, hearty truffle. And
Truffle's good.
okay, that's all that I have. What would I put it with? What other thing would I put it with?
And you used all your radishes, I guess?
Radish? Like, does it have to be a certain kind of radish?
Well, there's only one kind.
Oh.
The red kind.
Yeah, I think that's all of them. Should I just put it with like an armored thing?
Sure. No, wait. Don't put it with a different effect,
Okay.
because it'll cancel each other out. So I don't know. You could just cook it like that then.
What about just normal meat?
Yeah, you could do that. If it has no effect, then that's fine.
And the Hylian rice?
Yeah. You could do that.
Okay. This one I'm curious about. Oh yeah, +5 hearty meaty rice balls. Meaty rice balls. That sounds gross.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so
But I'm biased. I don't eat meat, so I'm not the right person to ask.
we can do this shrine over here, and then we can go to the other. You think I can go back to that guardian and destroy it?
I think you can. Yeah, just use like the defense bonus one, and then
Yeah. At least
save
someone
before you go
has.
in, though. Or I guess it auto saves, but
Someone believes in me.
of course I believe in you.
Oh, is this that one that I hate?
Is it?
No, it's the motion controlled one.
Oh, you haven't done this one yet?
Well, this is a new game, so
No, I mean, but still, because you were in the village, I just.
no, I haven't done this one yet.
Oh. Well, I recommend it.
Yeah, I like it. It reminds me of the minigame in the. Okay, I got it.
Don't say roll goal.
Twilight Princess.
You're talking about roll goal.
You don't like that one?
I hate roll goal so much. You know what it is it's fun, but like it just really overstays its welcome. You know what I mean?
That went up way too high. Oh no, it didn't. It's all good.
Oh, so you're actually like doing it properly. I
How?
basically just like use the thing to like huck the ball. Like just basically throw it.
Oh yeah. Wait, how did you just throw it?
Like basically angling the platform, and then when the ball like is falling down, you just like swing it over so it just like whacks the ball.
Okay.
But you know what, you like the way you have so much more patience for this than I do. It's astonishing.
Well, I was taught by the best.
What?
His name is Daniel.
Oh.
Oh yeah, you did. You don't remember? It was like,
No,
I don't know. Your video's been doing really well, by the way. Have you read the comments on it?
I did the other day, but I haven't checked on it in a little bit.
There's a few hilarious comments because one of the things is like, Tetra is not Zelda or whatever. And
Oh boy.
like it shows in the game where everyone is calling Tetra Zelda or whatever, but there's still people in the chat that's like that doesn't mean that like her name is Tetra or whatever, that doesn't mean that her name is like actually Zelda. And I'm like, what? Like what like it's so confusing. Like how how does their brains work? You know?
I don't know.
Um,
It's a little sad.
Yeah. Because like some people say that like she was named Tetra when she was born, so that's like her official name, and it's like the game never tells you that, does it? That she was almost ran off. That she was born Tetra?
Not necessarily. I mean, because it's really vague.
Yeah, I always assumed that like all of the other people that she was named Zelda, but then for whatever reason her parents died or whatever, and then she just called herself Tetra. And then, because like her grandfather or great grandfather, whoever the king is, like he would be the one to know more than anyone, since like he's the old king and she's the new princess. So like apparently, you know, he's been around the whole time as a boat. So like it's not like he's been dead and doesn't, like he's not aware of what's going on. Like he instantly recognizes her as like, oh, you're a princess. To where like even Ganondorf, who has attacked his fair share of princesses, he didn't even know. Ganondorf is an idiot though.
That's well, yeah.
He got fooled by Sheik, and then
is people don't have any problem accepting that the King of Red Lions is the King of Hyrule, but they can't accept that Tetra is Zelda.
Yeah.
They're like, no, 2 plot twists. that's too many.
Like, and the only way that I could understand that is like someone like they love the character of Tetra so much that they want her to be unique and a character on her own, not just another Zelda. But all the Zeldas are each unique on their own anyways, except like A Link to the Past or whatever. Because like those, like...
Because they're like absent.
Yeah. Like Zelda 2, that Zelda.
She's just asleep the whole game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are the fairies at?
The fairies?
Yeah, there's the fairy fountain at Kakariko. I guess I could go there.
Yeah, that's true. They're always at the fairy fountain. If you have already fairies in your inventory, then they don't show up.
What was that? Oh, a stone talus. I don't have time for you.
What? Do it.
No, I want to hurry up and like go back to that shrine.
Oh, okay.
I feel bad for like just leaving it. But there's a waterfall here.
The monk.
There's always like secrets behind waterfalls.
That's true.
Alright.
Seriously.
But what are you saying, Daniel? You're saying something?
It'd be funny if the monkey's just like, alright, it's test strength time, you know, go for it, big guy. And you just like turn around and walk out. And he's like, wait. aren't you gonna fight him? Or can you imagine designing that shrine and then the hero actually shows up and then you made it too hard and your robot kills the hero?
Oh yeah.
And you're just like, oh shit.
Yeah.
That wasn't supposed to happen.
It just makes a different timeline.
It's a new timeline.
Jeez, I hate these things.
The other monk's like, dang it, Greg, how could you do that? I know we're supposed to test him, but we do actually need him to survive.
Yeah. So give us some predictions for Breath of the Wild 2, Daniel.
It's gonna be video game.
Yeah.
On Nintendo exclusive.
Okay.
Watch, all my predictions are gonna be right. Okay, it's gonna be a game in the Legend of Zelda series, and the character Link will be in it.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I could, as crazy as that sounds, I could totally see that.
Yeah, man. I know, it's wild, wild predictions.
Yeah. Hey, Jacob's in the chat. I'm on the ceiling. Spotty senses be tingling. Cool, Jacob.
Oh.
Have you seen Spider-Man Far From Home?
I have not yet.
Have you seen Endgame?
No, I'm so late. I'm so late with this.
Has it been spoiled for you?
No.
Okay.
Well, I think I found one spoiler on it, but I don't know how true it is.
What was it? I won't tell you if it's true or not. I'm just curious.
It was, the thing is, it was a meme, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it implied, oh no, it implied that Tony does die, which I kind of thought would happen.
I feel bad for shooting the little ghost rabbit.
You should feel bad. No, but he gives you money. See, I'm just not in the know, though. You know?
Yeah. Well, don't feel bad. Even, like, during interviews and stuff, they said that they were given fake scripts and they recorded a bunch of scenes that they knew weren't going to be in the movie just so that, like, one of the actors wouldn't be able to spoil it. Because apparently they filmed scenes where everyone died multiple different ways.
Jeez.
Just so that people, like, I was listening to an interview with Dave Bautista that plays the Guardian of the Galaxy guy.
Yeah.
He said that, like, after he watched Infinity War, like, he said that he thought that was it. Like, he didn't even know that he had any scenes at all in Endgame. So, like, waiting for the movie, he's just like, I don't know, like, if I'm gonna be in it or not. Like, we recorded everything at once, and then a lot of the stuff that they told us was for the first movie wasn't even in the first movie, so
Jeez.
yeah. And then apparently, like, the Spider-Man Far From Home actors were told fake, like, they were told real spoilers and fake spoilers for Endgame. That way they would know what's real and what's not, but they had to tell them some stuff so they could understand everything that's happening after Endgame. So, like, even that was like, it's so weird. It's like, could you imagine, like,
Sneaky.
yeah, it's like you have to wake up at 4 a.m. to go record this movie all day, but, like, you don't even know if the scene that you're going to be filming is, like, a real scene or a fake scene because they just don't trust you.
Well, given some of the actors' affinity for spoiling things, makes a little bit of sense.
Yeah, I think
But they might
that's,
be overdoing
like,
it.
I think those are, like, planned though. Like, some of the leaks from Spider-Man, whatever his name is.
From, like, Tom Holland?
Yeah, like, I think some of those are, like, planned because if you say something, then the usual people are going to talk about it. But, like, if you make it seem like you accidentally leaked it, then suddenly more people are going to care.
Hmm.
That's my thoughts on it, but I could be wrong. Alright. How many fairies can you hold?
4.
4. Okay, because there's 2 left. I think I can get them. And then I'm going to show that robot who's boss.
Yeah, you are. Because I believe in you.
Should I go ahead and get the champion tunic while I'm here?
Do you have a memory unlocked?
Oh, no.
You need to unlock at least one memory to get the champion.
You see how long it's been since I played this game? Jacob, I'm kidding. Well, nobody spoiled the movie, so you get banned. Gets the ban hammer. Oh yeah, Jacob's gonna ban you, Daniel.
Uh-oh. Wait, it hasn't been long enough? People were hanging this over my head like a month ago that I haven't seen it.
I don't know. There's 3 movies coming out next year, and then 7 coming out in 2021.
Oh yeah, it's
and
insane.
others might be coming out. Like at Comic-Con, they listed everything coming in the next 2 years, and then they ended it saying like we didn't even have time to tell you about X-Men or Fantastic Four and like some of these other things. So presumably, because those would be big announcements on their own, they're saving them for like a future thing, like maybe D23, like that weird Disney convention thing.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. You said you have work tomorrow, right?
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah. Is it like late where you are?
It's 11:15. But I work 8:45, so I don't have to leave till like 8
Alright.
tomorrow.
As long as I'm not like keeping you awake or something.
So yeah, no, you're good. You're good.
Good. What's your favorite outfit in Breath of the Wild?
Honestly, maybe I'm boring. I just usually wear the champion's tunic with just like the Hylian trousers and like well, I like that. I like the amber earrings because they give you better protection.
Like defense up?
Yeah, they give you better defense than just like the hood does, you know?
I like what is it? I like the ancient armor, but I don't like the helmet thing for it.
Yes, I agree with that.
Like
The helmet, I'm not into it.
yeah, they went too far trying to make it look like a shrine. Like, okay, I get it. It's supposed to look like a shrine, but come on. Like
On your head. You are the shrine now.
yeah, it's like what's the purpose of the tall thing? I don't know. It just seems uncomfortable.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. I've also been addicted to Harry Potter lately.
Only lately?
It seems like every year I go through like a few weeks where I'm just trying to rewatch stuff. I don't know. Alright, let's go back to this shrine. You been playing any other games?
Well, bit of honestly been multitasking. I finished Spider-Man. I been trying to play through some story mode for Mario Maker and like make some level. Oh yeah, I made a level for you on my stream today.
For me.
That means you can't watch my stream because then there's spoilers.
Okay.
But because you said the other day that you wanted us to send you levels. So we made one for you with input suggestions from the live chat. It was fun. It was lots of fun.
Nice.
I'm not gonna lie to you though. RPG had some mean suggestions. So.
Did you seen the one on Twitter? I think you're the one that shared it. That's how I know about it. It was
Oh, was it the Yoshi one?
yeah, where it's like the hard way or the easy way, but the easy way is like
You
morally.
kill Yoshi.
Yeah, it's the morally bad way.
Yeah. I posted that. It's so funny. But yes, the
I think these are
otherwise,
named
yeah,
wrong. Sorry.
named wrong?
Yeah, they should be a major test of defense, not strength.
Oh, that's a good point.
But
Did you
yeah,
get
sorry.
that Korok behind the shrine, by the way?
Not yet.
All right,
I'm
don't
gonna
forget about it.
save my arrows.
Don't forget. But Other than that, playing Breath of the Wild on my stream. Just finished Minish Cap. That game's ending is harder than I remember. Like the final boss. It's good though. And gonna.
Okay, so question.
I'm trying to like finish Hollow Knight here too. It's like.
I can use the plus 18 hearts.
Yeah.
And then eat a defense up, right?
Yeah, those won't cancel each other out, but
if I eat an attack up and a defense up, will it cancel each other?
Those will, yes.
Okay, so
you'll be too OP. They will not let you.
Okay, so I should go with full the hearts and then the. Okay, I got it.
You got it.
Let's do this. Watch it still kill me in one hit.
Get a picture of him. It's what the fans want.
All right.
And I just mean that one guy, Molten Ghost. He really wants it. Get a good snapshot.
Okay, so eat that, and then the town and fish mushroom skewer, I guess.
Yeah. You got this.
Okay. Oh shoot.
Just so you know, I'm like behind. Like, I get 30 seconds behind from what I can see, so I don't know what's going on.
I immediately got hit a few times because I'm an idiot.
Oof.
Yeah, I think I pulled out a bomb instead of trying to attack, and for some reason I had the boomerang equipped instead of.
But you survived. Am I right? Am I right?
Yeah. Oh, it didn't even hit the right one. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I need electric arrows with the strong bow. Are you still there, Daniel?
Oh yeah, I'm still here.
You're just watching the thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Even though it's a little bit behind. Just making sure you can do it. So you just pause like for a second. I didn't know you had Sonic Mania.
Do what?
Ammo? I didn't know you had Sonic Mania. Did you beat that?
No.
Nah?
No, I didn't beat it.
How come? It was just...
I don't know. It was... I'm not that great at it.
I feel that. I have not beaten that many Sonic games. I'm not a pro hedgehog boy.
How? He killed me.
No. Spoilers. I told you I'm behind.
But I think I can,
but you
like,
can-
eat the other parts, right?
Well, because it should reload before you ate it, right? So it should be fine.
apparently this is working. There we go. Spoiler alert. All you need to do is hop in circles.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I knew you could do it.
Yeah, I actually thought it would be a lot harder. It's just the game is literally a completely different game when when you're used to having everything maxed out.
Oh yeah.
And then you go to master mode and like you don't have anything.
Yup. Wait, have you never beaten Master Mode before?
I have not.
Oh.
I've made it like
alright.
halfway through master mode, but it's just been so long since I've played it that I restarted. Plus, like, since I'm doing it on live stream now, everyone is able to watch along too. So, because I feel I need to do productive things, and I don't feel like playing a game is very productive. But if I'm streaming it, then I could potentially be gaining subscribers from it, so I just use that as an excuse.
Yeah, fair enough. It's a good excuse.
Yeah. Alright, so we have to do the... Wait, what do we do?
What do
We have to sail to it, right?
Oh, hang on a sec. Sorry about that.
I need to
accidentally
leave.
unplugged. You need to leave?
No, I need a leaf.
Oh, a leaf. A leaf.
Yeah.
Wow.
There we go. Where are you? No, you're going the wrong way. That's not gonna be enough time. I gotta start over.
Oh no.
Okay.
I mean, you
Alright.
could use Cryonis to just platform.
Now I gotta jump through it, right?
Yeah, just jump through the circle.
I did it. Alright, so now what should I do?
Like in general?
Yeah. Like, go get a memory, right?
Oh yeah.
It's
yeah,
blinking.
You've got
What?
the pictures, right? Like, you got the camera run back in the pictures, right?
Yeah.
Did you unlock the compendium?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and
A minute ago you said I needed a memory.
yeah, to get the champions ticket.
Oh, but I go back to the same person anyways. I can just get a memory later. Yeah. Like it wants me to go back to 𝐴𝐵, but I also need a memory to get the tunic from her, but I can still talk to her. Right?
Yes. You can still talk to her. Easiest memory to get from here would be like just going to the linear promenade. The east gate.
The what?
The east gate at the linear promenade.
Oh,
Unlocks-
yeah, I know what you're talking
That's probably the easiest memory to get from that's close by.
about. Where is it at? It's the one that's like, where they see
Yeah.
Ganondorf rising up, right?
Yeah, and if you just follow the path out of Kakariko, past the fairy fountain. Then you're good.
It's like right here, right?
Yeah. Right at the entrance to the linear snowfield.
Alright, so I guess I can go ahead and go there.
Yeah.
And then I'll just do both. I'll get the, what was it? The champion tunic, and I'll complete the mission at the same time. Yesterday I had 2 opponents. That was
You had
interesting.
2 opponents?
Yeah.
Ow.
Uh, I summoned them from different amiibo.
What?
Yeah.
It's too many.
Yeah, I didn't keep either of them.
Oh.
Yeah.
I would keep one in a stable, but the problem is that you can't switch out Epona's gear. You know? That really bothers me. I guess otherwise maybe your horse would just be too good.
If you switch the gear?
Yeah, because you can give her better gear, or you can give other horses better gear.
Can you
But you
make
can't
horses
switch
better
opponents.
than Epona?
Yeah, if you use the ancient horse gear.
But you can't give Epona the ancient horse gear.
No. But you could just give it to any old horse at that point and just be better off.
Do you think Breath of the Wild 2 will let you pet dogs or keep
Yes.
other animals?
I think so, because Aonuma even acknowledged the whole like petting dog thing in an interview.
Yeah.
So I think so.
Alright. Oh, he's not here anymore. Oh well. What are you playing?
Hollow Knight.
Cool.
Yeah. What are you playing?
Breath of the Wild.
What?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
Oh,
Is it any good?
it's alright.
Are you sure?
Yeah. It's okay. I hate these Wizrobes. They're like the enemies I hate the most in this game.
Oh yeah, and you don't really even get any good loot from them.
No, you just get the wand, which is like a cool idea, but they're
Yeah,
like
it's not cool.
nowhere. Like they're not as cool as they are in the other games. Like in A Link Between Worlds, when you get like the different rods.
Oh yeah. And they're awesome.
Yeah, those are cool.
And then you upgrade them and they're just like the fire rod becomes super OP. And then there's like the tower of what's it called? The tower. It's not the Tower of Pharaoh. The low rule one where it's just like almost like the Cave of Ordeals. Like it's just a bunch of fights.
Oh yeah, I don't think I did that.
And if you just basically spam the fire, like the upgraded fire rod in that, you'll like be super OP and win.
There's also the like an ice rod, right?
Yeah. And I think there's a wind and sand rod in A Link Between Worlds. What's tornado rod is the wind one.
Yeah, there's one you have to like use in the desert, right?
Yeah, that's the sand one.
Oh, I got it. Okay. So I need to find... I should have just stayed next to the water. Why's it gotta be raining?
You know, weather. It always rains at the worst times too.
Yeah. Oh shoot. I almost fell. Okay, so I think this is where I need to be. I just need to go to the ground.
Ooh, and Gus is in the chat here too.
Hello, Gus. Okay,
He says
so
we pet doggos in Breath of the Wild too. That's everything I want.
is there anything at the top of the waterfall where I'm at?
I don't remember actually. I don't think really.
My shrine thing isn't beeping, so I guess I'm good. I can just jump down.
Yeah.
All right. Do I need to take...
Do you?
this boat? Or raft or whatever.
I don't think you need to. Oh, what's good too though is the waterfall. Behind the waterfall though, when they were made.
Behind the waterfall,
Yes.
what?
A shrine.
Can I get past the waterfall?
I don't think it's not this waterfall.
Oh, okay.
It's the one at the linear near the west gate or east gate. Sorry, I guess it's between the two.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
2 gates.
That explains a lot.
Oh.
I was going to the wrong thing.
Oh, that's why I was so confused.
Yeah, I just, in my head, I just had, like, waterfall and river or whatever. I didn't have the right one in my head. So, like, I was trying to go around this one. I'm like, this doesn't look like the area that has the cutscene. And I look at my map and I'm like, nope, you're an idiot, Jesse.
Oh.
Rumor has it, deep in the forest resides a glowing blue spirit. I killed a guardian yesterday with a leaf.
With a leaf?
Yeah, it's pretty
How?
cool. It was the
That is pretty cool.
it was the tutorial thing that I was talking about
Oh.
earlier.
Oh yeah.
So all you had to do was attack it. It didn't matter what you attacked it with.
Yeah.
And I just happened to have a leaf just to see if it would work, and it did.
I'm really glad that that worked.
Yeah. I don't know if I've ever been behind this one.
I love how YouTube automatically holds comments for times. And this guy, Molten Ghost in the chat, said, Jesse, you aren't an idiot.
Oh,
And
thank you.
YouTube held that for review.
Oh. Yeah. Well, thank you.
I guess they just saw the word, like just the words, but not the like, you
Yeah.
know.
Not the context. What was everyone
Yeah.
else saying? Keep grinding, Jesse.
With
I'm
the
good,
leaf,
just
that's
popcorn.
brutal. Love it.
I need popcorn.
Oh, popcorn sounds good right about now.
Yeah, it's weird. Theater popcorn always tastes better than like at home popcorn.
Does it?
To me, it does. And I'm like, it should because it's like 20 times as expensive. But at the same time, it's like they're not even using like real butter. So why does it taste better?
Do they not? I don't know. I used to work in the movie theater. The theater I worked at, we did.
Well, there's like
That's why it was so expensive.
there's the TV show. I forgot what it was, but it was like on Netflix. And the guy's working at the theater, and he's like, "What do I say when people ask if it's real butter?" And then the girl's just like, "Say it's real butter product."
That's pretty funny. Like, we had the option. We had like the margarine, the fake stuff that was free. Then you could pay like an extra $1 and get real butter. But the real butter was a pain in the arse because it would come in a big like stick of butter, like a huge giant one.
Yeah.
And then when we opened up for the day, we'd have to put it in this big tub and melt all the butter for the day. And it took so long to melt, so because there was so much of it. And then it was always such a mess and so hard to clean. Ugh. So.
Okay,
Yeah.
am I at the right area? Do you have to talk to Impa before you can get the memories?
You're on the wrong side of the gate. You're on the west gate. You have to go to the
East.
That's why.
Okay.
So you got to go through the promenade all the way. I don't think you have to talk to Impa, but as long as you can see the photos in your thing, in your Chica Slate.
Do you see how many like small details I've ended up forgetting about this game?
Oh. It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Ouch. This is where the dragon flies around too, isn't it?
The dragonfly?
The dragon flies around.
Oh. He does, yes. But not till after you.
This was one of my favorite spots in the trailer.
Yeah, I liked it. It's well, the cool narration, but also I don't know. I really like this sort of architecture. The very Skyward Sword-esque.
Oh, this is stupid. The Zolfos. I hate them. They're swimming around like they're all cool and stuff.
Yeah, they think they're so cool.
So what was this area originally?
Well, a promenade is a real word, or like an area where you would have a parade.
A parade?
Yeah. But I don't know if that's what they're doing here.
Oh yeah, I need to... Is that gonna kill me? I think I paused it at like the perfect time. Oh yeah, that killed me.
Ooh.
He did. So where do you come to on the discussion of Link's Awakening
In,
not being a dream or being a dream?
I don't know. I think overall I agree with your stance on it, because we've seen that in other games where, like at the end of Phantom Hourglass, where like the world is a dream world, like in Link's Awakening, right?
Yeah.
But then Lineback still like somehow came into the real world,
Yeah.
quote unquote real world, right? So it's like, I don't know. It seems to me like if it was just a dream, then Lineback would have existed. You know, it would have been real. As it were. So.
Yeah. I just think like the whole idea of it was all a dream thing is just like a big cop out.
Yeah, I never really liked that. You know.
Because it makes it feel like it was all just for nothing.
Yeah. And it is kind of a cop out, you know? I don't know.
There's a shrine at the top of this, right?
It's behind the waterfall.
What's at the top of this then?
Tree. See?
Alright.
I think there's a Hinox in this area too.
So the shrine is over here?
Yeah.
Okay,
So.
I got it. I was very lucky though. If I would have been any lower, the waterfall would have just like made me not go in. Why are there 26 people watching this late at night?
Why
Do you
not?
guys... What's this? Tell Jesse I have a challenge for him, and if he's up for the challenge... What's the challenge? On the last streams, I wasn't really able to see the comments because the laptop was too far away. And I'm in the living room instead of the bedroom. But now, I have this really cheap laptop stand thing that has the laptop beside me, so I can see. 3 boxes. That's a very clever name for a puzzle.
Yeah, it is. It took them all day to figure that one out.
Why aren't you streaming?
I streamed earlier. I was streaming until 30 or something, and I stopped because I thought we were gonna do the podcast, and then I changed my setup. But then when we weren't going to, I was like, well, I could set everything up again and go back to streaming, but I was too lazy. So I ended up not.
And what do you have to do when you stream? Like, do you just sit down, turn it on, and you can play, or?
Well, I have to get the game open for game capture, and then OBS, and so like through my Elgato and then through OBS, and then I have to make sure that my Twitch settings are correct. I don't know, quite a lot now, because now I started putting in the Twitch chat as well, right? The Streamlabs thing that I was trying to use before didn't work on my computer, so I got clever and I opened just like a chat box, like just the chat in it, and then added that in my stream, and then like keyed out the black box around the chat, sort of like, you know how you would with the green screen, so that the chat looks like normal. So it was a workaround, but it worked. So make sure that that's working. Yeah, no, it's and then I have to check all my audio, you know, which I end up messing up anyways. Because my audio always gets messed up at least at one point. It's just like the rule.
Okay. That worked.
I'm sure if I just left my computer like alone, I could just leave it set up, but then if I go to use it for anything else, then I have to like unset it up. So it's too much work to not. You know what I mean?
So what's your favorite game this year?
This year?
Yeah.
That came out this year? Or that I played this year?
That came out this year, I guess.
That's tough. Yoshi was good. Maybe Mario Maker? I'm really enjoying Mario Maker.
You gotta love those slopes.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm just surprised slopes were not in the first game.
Yeah. Well, I think it's one of those things where it's like, my theory on Breath of the Wild that the reason it didn't have traditional dungeons and underwater exploration and everything is because they purposefully left it out so that they would have a way to improve on the sequel. Because if you leave out that stuff, then, or if you put everything into one game, then it's like, how are you going to be able to do something better? But if you leave some stuff out that you know people will like, and you just leave in enough to make it still a full game, then yeah. That's just my thought. So like with, because they know, like, a lot of people didn't notice that the things was missing or whatever, but they know, like, they make Mario games for a living. So whenever they're adding in stuff to make Mario Maker, they knew exactly what would be missing or whatever. So
it's true. It's not like slopes are even new to Mario games. You know?
right.
They've existed since Mario 3, so.
Do you use the slopes?
Yeah. All the time. All the time. The first thing, like the level I made today, first thing I put in the level.
Wait,
It
which
turned
way
out
do I-
pretty good, by the way.
I'm going the wrong way.
So, you gotta get Mario Maker now.
Yeah, I actually have a card, like a GameStop card thing that has money on it to get Mario Maker. I just haven't gone to GameStop to actually buy it, so yeah.
Makes sense.
I'll probably get, I don't know, someday soon. I'll go get it.
When
it's
you
like-
do,
Yeah.
let me know.
Yeah, because it's I wouldn't be making any levels, like maybe one or two, but like that doesn't really interest me that much. But what I think would be fun is playing everyone else's levels.
Oh yeah, and it's fun to do on stream and like have people. I've done a couple streams where people sent me their level codes,
Yeah,
and it's fun.
yeah. Like I would have more fun playing multiplayer. So,
Oh yeah.
have you done the multiplayer thing? Played with someone online?
I have not yet, because I don't want to play with randos.
But doesn't 𝐓𝐷𝐬𝐿 and 𝐈𝐧𝐬 both have the game as well?
Yeah, we just haven't like organized the time to actually play it though, like together. So that's kind of my beat.
Ooh, frog. Cool. More frogs.
Frogger, the perfect game.
Oh yeah. That was on a podcast, right?
Yeah.
Frogger, the
Yeah.
perfect game.
The perfect game. The game all other games are held to the standard of.
Yeah, RPG says making levels is so fun too.
Oh, it is. I super enjoy making. But I get that it's not everyone's cup of tea. But even if it's not, it's like you still have a full Mario game. Plus, other people can send you their level, right?
Oh, who's this dude?
It's me.
No, it's I don't know what it's called.
No, it's me.
Okay. Let's try a bomb arrow. Ow. He doesn't like that. Alright, what does an electric arrow do to him? Yeah, he doesn't like that. Let's try an ice arrow.
I wouldn't like it either.
Yeah, he doesn't like that. And a fire arrow? Ouch. I'm sorry, dude.
Are you though?
Kinda. I would have just ran past him, but I needed his bones to upgrade my Fierce Deity tunic.
Yeah, that's fair. But how are you gonna explain that to him? His wife?
It sounds really bad. That's also what I've been trying to figure out with Harry Potter. Because, like, the Horcrux thing, you know?
Yeah.
Like, they tell you that, like, they tell you part of it, but they don't tell you the whole thing. It's not here either. Like, isn't there supposed to be, like, glowy stuff?
Yeah. It's supposed to be all shiny. Maybe you do have to talk to him first. Shoot.
Is there a shrine nearby? That way I can
There's
just...
the one behind the waterfall that you got, right?
Yeah, I got that one. There's not another one.
Not really, unless you go up the mountain, but I don't think you can do that yet.
What's that? Luminous stones. Should we fight the Lionel?
Sure, man. If you want to have a bad time. Nah, I do it, man. I did it on my stream.
Is there a shrine at the top of this mountain?
Yeah, Ezla in the chat says that you need to talk to Impa first. That's my bad. I forgot that you do.
It's all good. We did a shrine, so I mean,
That's true.
it's not like it was wasted.
I guess you could warp back, and at least warp back to that shrine, and you could warp to the village and talk to Impa, and then warp back to this shrine, and I don't know.
Isn't the spring nearby or something like that?
Yeah, it's at the top of Mount Lanayru. That's where the dragon is as well.
There's a sleeping thing here. Oh, we're in the cold. I hate the cold.
Yeah, because you need warm clothes, or you need cold resistant clothes. Oh,
Alright.
Wild Horse is here.
Oh, hello, wild horse. We can try to steal this dude's stuff.
I love stealing stuff.
Where? There. I got another armored carp.
Nice. Now that I've got you hooked on the cooking. Hooking you on the cooking you.
Alright.
Because you've discovered a new side of yourself.
Oh man.
The artesian cooking side.
I just climb up his arm, right?
You can. Oh, Gus is saying goodnight.
Oh, good night, Gus.
Sweet dreams, you handsome man.
I don't think he has anything good.
Hey, that's my brother you're talking about. My brother, the Hinox.
No, he doesn't have anything good. It was a waste.
That's too bad.
Well, you know what? Since he wasted my time,
You're gonna waste his life?
I'm gonna put a bomb on his throat.
Oh, jeez, what a way to wake up.
Alright, now we work.
Did you
Alright.
detonate it?
Yeah. He didn't do anything though, because it was already in the animation for him standing up.
Nice.
Jesse, the challenge is... What's the challenge?
I think he just wants to. I think he said, walk across the bridge of Hylia and then go up the tallest mountain, but those aren't very close to each other. Because Death Mountain's like the tallest mountain.
Yeah, I've walked across the bridge a lot before, so...
It's not. You know, there's like some Lizalfos on it, but I'm gonna be honest. It's not the hardest challenge in this game.
It is the worst Lake Hylia of any 3D Zelda game.
I would agree. There's not a lot. It's a bit uneventful. You know?
Yeah, like it doesn't even have a fishing pond.
But you could fish there if you.
Yeah. This is without a doubt the camera of Princess Zelda. It's weird that they know it's a Sheikah slate, but she calls it a camera.
Yeah, wait a
You may
minute.
not remember your last meeting with Ganon, but it did not end well for you. He didn't meet Ganon last time.
Yeah, right? He just fought Guardians, really.
Okay, so now I can go get the memory.
Yeah, now you should be able to. And then you'll get the Champions Tunic. Oh, you should make sure to talk to 𝐿 as well.
Who?
𝐿, the painter guy.
Sure. Oh, 𝐿. I thought you said Congo,
That's it. Congo, just Congo.
like Donkey Kongo.
No, 𝐿.
Oh, I gotta take a picture of the fairy thing for him, right?
Oh yeah, there's that too.
Sorry, man, I already shot it. You should have told me earlier. Okay. Heart or stamina?
Heart.
Okay.
I always go at least early in the game, so I can get the Master Sword.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And stamina is useful, but you can cook food and stuff that the extra stamina in the meantime,
Yeah.
or at least refills your stamina.
Alright, I'm gonna work back. to behind the waterfall. Don't do any divine beasts. They are way too hard. I've already done the divine beasts before. Just not this playthrough.
Yes, this ain't his first rodeo, guys. Also, then the divine beasts are not that hard. I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
It'd probably be almost impossible for me this early in the game.
What?
Yeah, like not having any strong gear or anything. Alright, hopefully I can... Oh no, this is gonna like land me right in the middle of them. That sucks. But maybe my Sheikah gear makes me... Nope, they seen me.
Wait, you didn't kill these guys already?
Earlier, but then like I talked to the one girl. Oh no, I didn't. I didn't kill these guys. Because they were out of the way. I just ran past them.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I think I'm going to end the stream after I get the champion tunic.
Fair enough.
It's
Probably
getting...
a good place. It's getting late.
Yeah. So, anyone in the chat, if you have any questions you would like Daniel or I to answer, let us know.
Yeah, this wasn't the real podcast, but you know, we're here talking. So
Yeah. Watch YouTube videos before you enter every shrine. It's way better. I've already beat the game before. We've been talking about this game for like 2.5 years on the channel. So like, we know the game.
Yeah. I had someone come into my, when I started streaming Breath of the Wild, someone came into my Twitch chat.
Here we go.
And
Now it's glowy.
I guess assumed that I had never beaten the game before or something. They kept trying to tell me, they're like, did you know you can find the Hylian shield in Hyrule Castle? And I'm like, yeah, I know. Like, and they kept trying to tell me stuff like that. I'm like, I'm sorry, man. I'm not trying to ruin your fun, but like, I know, man. This is my 5th playthrough of the game. Like, yeah, so. But I think people are just enthusiastic. They want to share.
Yeah.
Yeah, they, you know, y'all mean well.
State my age. I am 59. In dog years. I don't know if that's true. I don't know what dog years are.
Isn't it supposed to be like 1 to 7? So it's like every your age, like something like that every year, and I don't know.
It's doing it again. They don't have voices. Like, someone got rid of the voice actors. I don't know why.
What?
Yeah, ever since I started Master Mode, there's been no voice acting.
Oh, that's weird.
How am I just start watching? Me? What? What's the hardest divine beast in your opinion, says Edible Incredible?
Vanaboris, I think, is the hardest one, because the boss, I think the actual divine beasts are all about the same in difficulty, but the bosses, I think, Vanaboris has the hardest boss, the Thunderblight Ganon.
Yeah. Does the 5th one count?
The 5th one?
Yeah, the DLC thing.
Oh, does it? I don't know if we're counting.
That,
I wasn't counting.
Does it count as a divine beast?
I guess. He referred, like, Monk Mask Koshia refers to the Master Cycle as a Divine Beast, which is weird. Because it's a little bit smaller than the other ones, you know. Anyways, right, we're supposed to state our age, so I'm 682.
Whoa!
That's how old I am. But no one ever believes me.
How far am I? We're gonna end when we get the champion tunic after this cutscene. Edible Incredible says, yeah, I agree. Nibiru, Thunder Blight is tough, but my fave.
Oh yeah, I like it a lot. Definitely not knocking it.
So, they originally had a Kokiri champion, and then they replaced it with
the Rito champion.
yeah. So, what kind of divine beast would you think that have been, and what kind of like all of the divine beasts has something that you have to do to get to them or to get inside them? Like the one you have to ride on the Zora, the other you have to like fly on the Rito. What do you think the Kokiri challenge would have been?
Yeah, I don't know, like climb a giant tree.
Maybe.
Maybe.
So I guess we just go back to it now.
Go back to the village?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sleeping overnight in bed can do more than just replenish your hearts.
Are we talking about the game or?
Yeah. That's what the golden Hestu's poo originally was.
Was the Divine Beast?
Do you look good? What? What do you mean RPG? The divine poo? I don't.
That was the Divine Beast. It was gonna be a giant poop.
Oh. No, this was
Giant.
this was before Hestu was in the game because they replaced the Kokiri with the Rito and the Koroks. Because they were originally going to have Master Sword pedestals everywhere for some weird reason.
For some reason, yeah.
Yeah. And then they're like, it would make more sense if we had Koroks hiding instead of 1,000 fake Master Sword pedestals.
A bunch of fake Master. Okay, like if there was a bunch of fake Master Swords everywhere.
He'd be stubbing his toe a lot.
Well, there's that. Also, if you when you find the real Master Sword, that the camera like zooms in on it, and you're like, oh yeah, it's on like Donkey Kong. Like you're all excited.
Yeah.
It just would not have the same impact because you'd probably be like, oh, another one. So I don't know.
Oh, that's weird. I was waiting for her to give me the champion's tunic, and like I kept talking to her because I didn't have it, but I guess I just skipped over her giving it to me.
I guess. Is it in your inventory?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, make sure to go to take us to the Great Fairy.
What kind of hat do I use?
Just get a Hylian hood or something. I don't know, whatever hat you want. What hat does Jesse like?
I'm wearing a green hat and a blue shirt.
What's wrong with that? You can live your life, man. That's how you want. Don't let others tell you what you can and can't wear.
They should put Groose in Breath of the Wild too.
Ah, yes.
Oh, Wild Horse donated $3. Thank you.
Wow, thanks. Look at you.
Who has finished the game? I think we've all finished the game.
I certainly have. I'm on my 5th playthrough of Breath of the Wild. I'm gonna be honest. I've never gotten all 900.
Do you think collectively you've gotten 900?
Oh, absolutely. Because I average like 400 to 600, between 400 to 600 each playthrough.
Okay.
But it doesn't really count if it's the same ones you've already gotten.
The fairy has voice acting. The
Oh,
cutscenes don't. Can we enhance the tunic?
Should be able to.
Yeah, we can. I thought you needed like a star or something.
Not for the champions.
Good night, Wild Horse. Have I speedrun the game? No. What were you saying, Daniel?
You don't need a star fragment for the champion. No. You will, for the first upgrade, you don't need really anything special, but for later upgrades, you need a, like, dragon scales. So, that's a thing.
I've finished it. All 900 Korok seeds is a waste after you fill all of the weapon, bow, and shield slots. Laugh out loud.
Yeah, as long as you get all the inventory slots, I think.
Yeah, and you get the, what was it? The sword beam, right? The longer sword beam?
With the Hestu's. Yep. Yeah, but like, how often do you really use the sword beam? Like, actual purposes, other than like it's just cool to have it. You know.
Okay, Daniel, we did it. Do you have any final words for the people watching?
I don't think I do. Breath of the Wild is a good game. Can't wait for number 2. Thanks for letting me invade your stream.
No, thank you for joining. It would have been rather boring and probably ended a long time ago if I would have just been playing it without having anyone to talk to. Oh, you can swim in the fairy's water.
Yeah.
Where does she go then?
It's like the Breath of the Wild equivalent of the gamer bathwater.
Ew. That's gross. Alright, everyone. Thank you for watching. Daniel, thank you for joining.
Thank you for having me, Jesse.
Yeah.
I hope you had a good stream.
Now I can edit tomorrow's